Hey guys, what's up? Happy Monday. It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. So today I'm going to do a review on the PROTECH Malibu, the one with the reverse Tonto that's all murdered out. So to get this thing started, I thought I would start with some size comparisons, right? Here it is next to the Sharpie, the Midgard family Little Viking, and the Hinder XM18, right? It's about 7.5 inches long. The blade is about 3¼ inches long with about 3¼ inch cutting area. I don't know, it's weird. I looked this knife up and I got a couple different specs from a couple different sites. So it says on the one website, it says it weighs 2.99 ounces. Another one says it weighs like 3.16 or 7. So we're just going to say right around 3 ounces. Okay. Yeah, it's a smaller knife, you know. I think closed it's 4.5 inches long, and it's just under a 1/2 inch thick, not including the pocket clip, right? So anyways, there it is next to the Midgard family, the little Viking, and then the XM18. I'm gonna get these guys out of the way real quick so we can start the scoring process. So at Brass Brigade, I like to do a possible 40 points, right? And today we're just gonna jump right into it. So I think I paid $2.50 for this. I paid a little more than they usually cost because they're sold out everywhere. Anyways, for that you get a little little knife bag. It comes in this pretty cool little box, right? And that's it. So the PROTECH Malibu, it got a 32, and here's why. Let's get this shit out of the way real quick. Comfort carry, it got an 8. And by the way, 8's down the board. This is the first knife that's gotten that, and that's good. The 32 is great. You know, it shows overall consistency. I mean, everything is really good. Not unicorn good, but good, you know? It is. I really like this knife. So anyways, comfort carry, I gave it an 8. There's a couple reasons. It's not the most comfortable knife, right? But it is very, I feel like it's a good universal, like, ergos, if that makes sense, right? Like, it's very neutral. Like, I believe Neves Knives, when he reviewed this, he called it neutral, and I'd have to agree with him. Whether you're, you know, right-handed or left-handed, it's pretty comfortable, you know? Like, the clip doesn't bug my hands in either grip, and it's just, you know, that's a perfect way to say it. It's just very neutral. Has a pretty good pocket clip. I think the pocket clip's a little stiff for a knife this light. My thinking is I like stiff clips on bigger, more heavier knives, right? Because the clip has more to, you know, has more of a job to do when the clip's on something like, say, this, right? This thing just dwarfs that, right? So this clip is very stiff, and that makes sense because it has to handle all this weight. I mean, look at that blade stock. What? That shit's gnarly, right? It's like 3 of those blades wide. So anyways, yeah, I just feel like the tension on the clip's a little much, right? But yeah, it's a good, you know, sort of just like a universal, very neutral grip. I mean, it's good. This knife does not have jimping on it. Has a little bit of branding right there. It says PROTECH, right? CPM 20 CV is the blade steel. This is a button lock. It does run on bearings, and yeah, just an all-around pretty cool, pretty comfortable knife, man. It really is. So it got an 8. Build finish, also an 8. Now here's the thing. I probably would have given it a 9 if this was, say, like titanium, right? Here's the deal. With aluminum, so has aluminum scales, right? And I get it. They're trying to keep it light, right? Little EDC knife. But I know from working with like aluminum base plates on my magazines when I shoot in, you know, competitions, we're dropping our mags all the time, and the ones that I have that are, say, DLC steel coated, right, magazine base plates, they show wear and scratches a lot less than the aluminum anodized ones. So pretty much aluminum stuff that's made out of aluminum and that is anodized, it just shows wear and tear really easily. So although this knife looks amazing, right, when it's brand new out of the box, I've already heard tons of people talk about how you know, scratch resistant. These are not. They show scratches really, really bad, really, really quick. So, I mean, that's why it's getting an 8. I mean, other than that, if this was, say, titanium and they milled out the inside of the scales, right, to sort of bring the weight down, I'd like to see that. Like, I'm not a knife designer, so hey, maybe on something like this, that's a horrible idea, but I just collect knives. I don't build them. So, anyways, but yeah, build finish, an 8. That's a good, solid, you know, score. Everything's really flush. All the hardware is just below flush. Feels really nice, right? Even this little button is perfectly flush with the scales, and they sort of have it countersunk in there. Just a really good job. Oh, one thing I can say about the build finish, though, that's absolutely awesome, is the way they line up the two scales is absolutely perfect. Let me see if I can you guys see? Trying to fucking have it focus for you. I mean, unfortunately, you're going to have to take my word on this one, but they are absolutely perfectly lined up. And shit, that shit must be hard to do. So, yeah, 8. Price value, also an 8. I paid a little extra for mine. I think I paid like $260 for mine. I think I got it at Wild About Sporting Goods. But they normally go for around $2 to $220, I believe, like when they're available in stock. And that's an 8, you know. If they were $220 and the handles were titanium, ooh, that would instantly bump that up to a 9. But, you know, for what you get and just how well this is done, an 8, you know, price value, that's good. That's a good score. It really is. And then cool factor, this thing got an 8. I mean, it's cool, like to us knife guys, right, that know like how hard, say, like the Malibu PROTECH is. It's cool, right? Just to be able to get your hands on one of these when they're sold out everywhere, it kind of bumps that cool factor up. But like in general, like if you show this to people that aren't like knife guys, like say the guys I work with at the tattoo shop, they'd be like, oh, that's cool, man. It's all murdered out, sick. But it wouldn't be like when I showed them my Praetorian Genesis, right? They're like, what, dude, that thing looks like some Terminator shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is cool. And I'm very happy to have this knife. And 32 is an awesome fucking score. And I always tell you guys, if it's over 30, right, I suggest it pretty much, right? At that point, it's like, it's what features do you want? What's your style of knife? And what are you looking for, right? I just give it a basic score based on my thoughts, my opinions, right? And that's it, man. The PROTECH Malibu, dude, this is a win. Like, if you guys ever see this thing, like, you know, if there's any available, I would grab one. Absolutely. This isn't going to be something I carry every day because they are hard to get. So I'll probably just hold on to this, right? Just throw it in the safe. And who knows? Maybe one day it'll be worth something. Hey, guys, hope you had a great weekend. Stay safe this week. And you know the deal. Stay safe. Shoot straight. Yeah.